guys, it's Black Rat from 287 and welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna talk about the S3 hero Jane, the Living Saint. So before she was only named Living Saint, so I'm used to call her like this. I just noticed when I was about to do the video actually that she was called Jane now. Why not? So it's so you can understand how much I use her. So Jade is an S3. She is a ranged and a cavalry hero. The art is completely inspired from Jeanne d'Arc. So Jeanne d'Arc, we actually have now a hero who is called Jeanne d'Arc, but Jane is completely inspired from Jeanne d'Arc. You can clearly see the warrior, medieval warrior with this is the French symbolism for the royalty, I guess. Anyway, it's completely a French character inspired from Jeanne d'Arc. So then you can see that she have a skin, Warring Angel. It's pretty nice, but completely another style compared to the basic one. So I guess they did this to inspire it from Jeanne d'Arc and then tried to change a little bit to be looking something else since they did after Jeanne d'Arc. So anyway, the skin is looking cool actually. Where's Jeanne d'Arc? Okay, so you can see I don't have max because it's not my account, it's my farm. So let's go. Let's read. So Light of Judgment. So effective range 5. It's gonna target 3 random enemy squads. So you have 1 turn of prep and 35% chance to do 334.5% damage to all the enemy squads within range. When we look at the damage without watching the rest, just the damage for 3 squads, it's going to be almost a 1k% damage. It's huge, very nice damage, but the things who are beside are not that great. So first of all, you have 1 round of prep, so means you're gonna be cast this only 4 times on the 8 rounds. I'm not sure because after this you have 35%, which is not that big. So it means in 1 battle you have the chances to cast this, let's say to be optimist, 2 times. So when you look at all the battle, it's not huge, but for sure per round the damage are huge without knowing the rest. So of course we have heroes who's gonna help with the prep, who's gonna be great. It's gonna increase her damage, but it's a nice skill. But of course this is a hero for beginning of the game, so that's why. But the damage are really great. Let's go for Iron Crusader. So we have a range of 5. Target 3 enemy squads again. So 30% chance to do 255% damage to all enemy squads within range, making them unable to recover units for 2 rounds. So again, the percent is really low. The damage are actually okay because it's for 3 squads. And then you have a debuff, so the enemy can't recover units for 2 rounds. It's not bad actually, not bad if you are facing someone who have a big healer. He's not going to be able to heal for 2 rounds. Of course the chance is not that high, but it's the problem. Like if the chances will be too much high for the 2 skills, she will be broken because the damage are huge. So that's of course working for the beginning of the game. Classical. Okay, nothing important here. And the last skill, and this is the most important to know how to pair her. Heaven Falls, so effective range of 4, target 1 friendly squad, so it's a buff for herself. During the battle, hero squad cannot basic attack. So it means that Jane don't have basic attack. Clearly, she only gonna do skill damage and no basic attacks. So she can't basic attack, but she have 35% increase skill damage, so she buff her skill damage and also deal 301% skill damage to a random enemy squad within range. So I guess, so every round that she normally should do a basic attack, she instead gonna do 301% skill damage. This, it's like this. And then of course you have a buff for the skill damage. So what this means one thing. So of course Jane is based on damage, full damage, but only with skills. So she's not gonna do any basic attack. So I saw something that was really criminal, and I can say criminal. I saw people putting Rosen with Jane. Yes, I really saw that, and it's illegal because Rosen, for example, is gonna be boosting the basic attacks, but Jane don't have basic attacks, so you can't put Jane with Rosen, for example, or a Beast Queen. It's no way. So you're not gonna put her in those legions because there's two type of legions, especially in the beginning of the game. So you have the basic attack legions and the skill damage legions, especially for cavalry. And Jane is a hero who's gonna do damage on not on basic attack, so you're not gonna put her with the same heroes that you put Immortal, for example. It's gonna be the opposite. With that said, let's have a look on the combos. When we want to pair Jane, it's gonna be super simple because in S3 it's gonna be the Legion for her, made for her. So we talked about in the last video. So it's gonna be Warlord, Roku, and Jane. Those guys are perfectly made to pair together because Warlord also increase the skill damages. So this is gonna be, of course, to be paired with Jane. Those three heroes are made to play together actually, and they actually are not that great later. So it's really good combo for S3. S4, S61, it's having some troubles, and then X62 you can forget. Because the thing on this hero is that she have great damage, but she have really low chances. So you have some battles that you're gonna do big damage with her. You're gonna be like, wow, this is huge, this hero is OP, and then you have battles and she's not gonna do really any damage, and especially if you have someone who's silent, she's dead because she already have low chances to cast and skills, and if she gets silence on the rounds, she's gonna be dead. So if it's a must-have, for me it's clearly not at all a must-have hero for S3. If you are in S3, you're gonna try to focus to get the BRI. You're gonna try to get Bleeding Steed. It's gonna be more interesting, but her clearly not. It's not gonna be a must-have. And the thing is that she's gonna be completely replaced by Avalanche, because Avalanche it's really the 3.0 of Jane. It's Jane way better with more damage, more consistent. So for me, it's not a great hero. I will not say it's bad because in S3 she's gonna be doing good job. S4 she's gonna be doing a good job. But after this really there's nothing that great. I'm not even gonna say more combos because she can work in other combos, but it's basically not gonna be that interesting. You're gonna just play those three guys for 2-3 seasons and then that's it. You can forget Jane. So, but if you still want to play her, you're gonna play her basically almost in the same legions as Avalanche, but she's not gonna be doing the same job at all. So that's it for her. So we are done with Jane, the S3 hero. So I see you soon for the next video, and peace out.